Happy Wednesday, Pine Tar baseball fans. This is Kurt Berglund with another demo of the Pine Tar baseball Great Teams of the 20th Century set. Available now from me for this introductory price, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, $12.99 for the PDF, $45.99 for the printed cards for another 48 hours. On Friday, March 5th, the price will go up to its normal price of $52.99. So if you want the introductory price of $45.99, you have to act today or tomorrow because the price is going to go up. And that is the shipped price. So $45.99 gets it shipped to you right away, or $12.99 gets you the PDF shipped to your email promptly. So, great teams. There's 22 of them in the set. And if you need the instructions for Pine Tar Baseball, I can certainly send those to you for free. And if you want a 23rd team, because 22 aren't aren't enough, then I can send along the 1986 Boston Red Sox PDF to you for free as well. So there's a lot of free stuff that you can get, but you got to act fast to get the best possible price. Today, we have two of the best teams of the American League in recent memory. It's the 1989 Oakland A's, winner of 99 games, and the earthquake-ridden, plagued World Series of 1989 in 4 straight over the San Francisco Giants. They will be taking on the 114-win 1998 New York Yankee team that defeated the Padres in the World Series that season. So it's the 89 Athletics versus the 98 Yankees, two of the best teams in recent memory, and they're both in the Great Teams of the 20th Century set that you can get right now for Pine Tar Baseball. The opposing pitchers in this one are Dave Stewart, the ace of the 1989 Athletics, and David Wells for the 1998 Yankees. They had several aces, actually, but I'm choosing David Wells as their ace because he got the first start in the playoffs, and he got the first start in the World Series as well, I'm pretty sure. I think, well, you can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I think he did. There are full complement of rested relief pitchers. Everyone's available for use in this game. And I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of excited to see the matchup between these two ball clubs. So let's get to the starting lineups. For the visiting Oakland Athletics, leading off in left field, it's Ricky Henderson. Batting second at third base, it's Carney Lansford. Batting third in right field, it's Jose Canseco. Batting fourth at first base, Mark McGuire. Batting fifth in center field, it's Dave Henderson. Batting sixth, the DH, Dave Parker. Batting seventh, the catcher, Terry Steinbach. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tony Phillips. And batting ninth, the shortstop, Walt Weiss. On the mound is Dave Stewart. He is a C pitcher the first 2 times through the order. He drops to a D. The third time through, he is no strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you 7. And, of course, he can go further if everything's going okay for him. So it's Dave Stewart for the Athletics. Here's the Yankee lineup. Leading off at second base, Chuck Knobloch. Batting second at shortstop, Derek Jeter. Batting third in right field, Paul O'Neill. Batting fourth in center field, Bernie Williams. Batting fifth at first base, Tino Martinez. Batting sixth in the DH, it's Darryl Strawberry. Batting seventh in left field, Chad Curtis. Batting eighth and doing the catching, it's Jorge Posada. And batting ninth and playing third base, it's Scott Brocious. On the mound is David Wells. The left-hander, A+. The first 2 times through the order, drops to a B after that. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. And he also normally goes 7, but he can go further if it's going well as well. So we are ready for some Pine Tar baseball. Ricky Henderson digging into the batter's box at Yankee Stadium that he knows so well from his career there. And we are ready to start. So David Wells winds and delivers the first pitch of the ball game. And this is lifted to left field, and that's Chad Curtis under it for out number 1. And we are underway in this battle of American League Titans of more recent vintage in the 20th century. Great teams of the 20th century set for Pine Tar baseball. Carney Lansford digs in, and the pitch from Wells is a ball 4. Carney Lansford's going to take his base, and with 1 out, Jose Canseco will come to the plate. Canseco was injured for a good portion of 1989. When he was healthy, he did a lot of damage. He's got a 0 to 10 home run spot against left-handed pitchers, so Wells has to be careful. Lansford takes his lead. Wells to the belt. The pitch is a base hit for Canseco. It's going to drop into right field in front of Paul O'Neill. Lansford will stop at second, and there's 2 on now for Mark McGwire. 231 on the 89 season for McGwire. Wells to the belt, checks Lansford. The pitch home is hit to center field. This is Bernie Williams. He's under it, and he makes the catch. Lansford will hold at second, and now Dave Henderson comes to the plate with a chance to put the A's on top early in this one. And hit to left. Chad Curtis toward the track, and he's going to make the catch, and Dave Wells works off the hook. The A's leave 2, and after a half inning, we are scoreless in the Bronx. So here comes Dave Stewart and that famous glare to take on the 98 Yankees. 36 starts on the season. He was better at home, as you can see from the ratings on his card, but he's got to get the job done in Yankee Stadium tonight. Knobloch, Jeter, and O'Neill coming up for New York. The pitch to Chuck Knobloch. We have a range check. Get to the kitchen. It's a range check. See where it goes. It goes to first base. That's Mark McGwire. And McGwire is a negative fielder for range, and so it's by him for a single. Knobloch is aboard in the bottom of the first to get things started. Now it's Jeter. Stewart to the belt, checks Knobloch. The pitch to Derek Jeter is ball 4. He's on. And next up will be Paul O'Neill. Stewart really needs a double play here. Throwing that splitter Dave Duncan was a proponent of. The pitch home is to right, and Canseco's under it. He will make the catch. Knobloch is going to tag and try and advance to third, and he will. He will advance to third, and so it's Yankees at the corners. Jeter at first, Knobloch at third, and now it's Bernie Williams coming to the plate. Athletics defense will play a double play depth. Stewart in a jam in the first inning. The pitch home and And Bernie Williams draws a walk. So they're loaded with Yankees now. And there's only one out in the bottom of the first. Tino Martinez comes to the plate. Infield still at double play depth, and Tino's a good one to turn it on if they can get him to hit it on the ground. Stewart to the belt, checks the runners. The pitch home is ball 4. Stewart walks in a run with 3 consecutive walks, and the bases remain loaded. The Athletics are going to get the bullpen going in a hurry. It's going to be Todd Burns throwing, because Stewart may not have it against this Yankee ball club. Coming up, Darryl Strawberry, who missed the last half of the last portion of the 98 season. The pitch just from Stewart to Strawberry is he hits him. He hits him. And that will bring home the second run. And Stewart clearly upset with himself. Bases are loaded. Duncan going out to talk to him and give Burns a little more time to get ready. Curtis at the plate. Infield at double play depth. 1 man out. The pitch to Chad is grounded to Weiss. Walt goes to Phillips for 1. The relay to McGuire is not in time. Curtis beats the wrap. It's a 6-4 force out of Strawberry at second. Williams scores from third. Martinez advances to third. Runners at first and third now. It's a 3-1 ball game. 3-0 ball game now for the Yankees. Posada up with 2 outs and first and third. The pitch. And that's drilled to right field and deep. Canseco to the wall, and it's gone. A 3-run dong for Jorge Posada, and it is 6-0 Yankees. And here comes La Russa. He has seen enough of Dave Stewart. It's going to be Todd Burns taking over in the bottom of the first. A 6 spot knocks Stewart from the box. Burns is an A-plus pitcher on the road. He can give you 2 innings. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. He had 48 appearances for Oakland in '89 out of the bullpen. He also had 2 starts. Brocious at the plate. And there are 2 men out. The pitch from Burns is strike 3 swinging. Brocious gone on a splitter, but the Yankees put up a 6 spot in the bottom of the first. Can the Athletics work their way back into this one? We shall see. Wells back out. He will face Parker, Steinbach, and Phillips. And if anybody gets on, Walt Weiss in the top of the second. The pitch to Parker is grounded to Jeter. Derek's got it and fires to Tino Martinez, and there's 1 gone in the top of the second. Now it's Steinbach. Pitch to Terry is all the way to the screen. David Wells humped up on that one. And now here comes the next pitch. It is a high fly ball to center field. Bernie Williams has room, though, and there's 2 down. And now Tony Phillips comes to the plate for Oakland. And this one is an error check. We've got our first error check of the game. Let's see where Tony hit this ball. He hit it to Jeter. And Jeter's error, and Jeter makes the play on the liner, and that's a 1-2-3 second for David Wells. after 1.5. It's 6-0 and 98 Yankees over the 89 Athletics. A lot of long faces in that Athletics dugout, but there's a long way to go as well. Knobloch, top of the order for the Yankees. Knobloch, Jeter, and O'Neill coming up. Burns, his first full inning of work. The pitch. Grounded to Tony Phillips. He's got it and throws to McGuire for the first out of the second inning. Now it's Jeter. Derek walked in the first. The pitch. It's an error check. We have an error check for Jeter. And this is hit to Weiss at short. Walt's got it and fires to McGuire. There's 2 gone in the second inning. Now it's O'Neill. With nobody aboard, Paul is 0 for 1. The pitch. Base hit O'Neill. That's to center field. He's on with 2 outs. Bernie Williams coming up. Williams walked and scored in the first. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Another splitter gets him. That retires the Yankees in the second. After 2, it's Yankees 6, Athletics nothing. David Wells coming up. It's Walt Weiss coming up at the bottom of the Athletics order, and then the top with Ricky Henderson and Carney Lansford. They certainly have the guns to get back into this in a hurry. The pitch to Walt Weiss. To right, a looper. Here comes O'Neill, and he's got it for out number 1 in the third. Here comes Henderson. Ricky 0 for 1. The pitch to him. To right, O'Neill right in his tracks. 2 down, and now Lansford. Carney walked in the first. Wells winds and delivers. Grounded to Jeter. He's got it and fires to Martinez. And the third inning is done. After 2.5, it's Yankees 6, Athletics nada. Todd Burns out for his last inning of work. And it'll be Tino Martinez, Darryl Strawberry, Chad Curtis for the Yankees. Pitch to Tino. Is to right. High but not deep. Canseco under it. 1 down. Now it's Strawberry. Darryl hit by a pitch in the first. The pitch. Hay struck him out. That's Burns' third strikeout. And with 2 outs, it'll be Curtis, who reached on a fielder's choice and scored on Posada's 3-run homer in the bottom of the first. Pitch to Chad. Walked him. Now it's Posada. Home run in the first. Burns to the belt, delivers, and this is trouble. It's to center field, and it's going to split Henderson and Canseco and go to the wall. Curtis is getting waved around third. He's going to try and score. The relay to Phillips. Phillips whirls and fires to Steinbach, and Curtis is safe at home. 7-0 Yankees on a double by Posada, who's now got 4 ribbies on the game. Brocious comes to the plate. Pitch to from Burns to Brocious is a base hit to right field. Drops in front of Canseco. Posada around, no, will hold. Posada will hold. It's first and third. And now Knobloch. Chuck, the leadoff hitter for these Yankees, is 1 for 2. And that's ball 2. Posada at third, Brocious at first. Base hit, Knobloch. That'll score Posada from third. Brocious stops at second. It's 8-0. Jeter coming to the plate. And Corsi is going to start to throw in the A's bullpen. Burns can't seem to get out of the third. Jeter up. Brocious at second. Knobloch at first. The pitch is trouble. This is drilled by Jeter to center field, base hit. Brocious getting waved around third. No, he's not. They put the brakes on. They put the brakes on him, and they're going to stay loaded. They're going to be loaded with 2 outs for O'Neill. Corsi not ready yet. Burns in a world of trouble. 8-0 Yankees. The pitch. And base hit O'Neill. Base hit Paul O'Neill. That's going to bring home Brocious. Here comes Knobloch around third. The throw is going to come from Ricky Henderson to the plate. It's not in time, and it scores Knobloch as well. Jeter goes to third. It is 10-0 Yankees over the Athletics in the bottom of the third. Bernie Williams at the plate. That's it for Burns. LaRussa wants Corsi, and he's going to get him with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. I'll give you Burns' numbers. He went 2 innings. He allowed 6 hits, 1 walk. He struck out 3, but he has allowed 4 runs, and 2 more are his responsibility. Bernie Williams at the plate with 2 outs against Corsi. Ball 2. Ball 2 to Williams. A strikes him out. That's Corsi's first. It's Williams' second. But a 4 spot for the Yankees in the third. We've played 3 in New York. It is 10-0 Yankees over a very, very fine Athletics team. Wells back out. 3, 4, 5 hitters for the Athletics up in the fourth. Canseco, McGuire, and Henderson. Dave Henderson. The pitch. Hammered at Brocious. He gloves it to his left. Plants and fires to Martinez. There's 1 down. Now it's McGuire. You can see LaRussa fuming in the Athletics dugout. McGuire 0 for 1. The pitch. He walks him. 1 out, 1 on for Dave Henderson. Wells to the belt. The pitch home. To left, high but not deep. Curtis under it, and he will make the catch for out number 2. And now it's Parker. Dave 0 for 1. And this one hammered to right, but O'Neill's in its way. He makes the catch, and that retires the Athletics in the fourth. After 3.5, 10-0, 98 Yankees over the 89 Athletics. Corsi coming out. He'll face Tino Martinez, Darryl Strawberry, Chad Curtis in the bottom of the fourth. And that's strike 3 swinging. Martinez is gone. Corsi's second strikeout. 1 gone in the bottom of the fourth. Strawberry up. He's 0 for 1. Pitch to Darryl. High and deep to right. Canseco to the track, but no further. And there's 2 down. And now Curtis, who's 0 for 1. Base hit, Chad Curtis. Center field, Texas Leaguer. And he's aboard. Here comes Posada with 2 hits and 4 ribbies. There's 2 men out. The Yankees have a 10-0 lead. The pitch to Posada is a base hit. 3rd hit for Jorge, and it's to left field. Curtis stops at... No. He goes to 3rd with 2 outs, and now it's Brocious with Yankees at the corners. Corsi in a jam now. Yankees on fire offensively. The pitch. Hey, struck him out, and Corsi gets out of the 4th inning unscathed with his 3rd strikeout. So we are going to the 5th. It's 10-0. 98 Yankees over the 89 Athletics, waiting for the Athletics to put up some fight here. David Wells doing the job so far. He's allowed 1 hit. It was to Canseco in the 1st. Bottom 3rd of the Athletics order, Steinbach, Phillips, and Weiss. The pitch. And that's an error check. Error check. Let's see where Terry hit this one. It goes to the left fielder Curtis. And Chad Curtis drops the ball. And then he kicks it. Going to be a 2-base error for Curtis as Steinbach reaches second base. Maybe that'll spark the Athletics. Phillips is 0 for 1. He's in there now. There's nobody out. Wells to the belt. The pitch home. And that is an error check. We've got another error check. See if the Yankees are going to remember how to catch the ball. And this goes to center field. Bernie Williams boots it. He boots it. That's going to be the 2nd error in a row. And Steinbach will stop at 3rd. So Curtis makes an error, then Williams makes an error. David Wells not too thrilled on the mound, and there's nobody out with Athletics at the corners. Walt Weiss stands in. Infield a double played up. The pitch to Walt. Is to center. Bernie Williams under it. Steinbach will tag. And let's see if he's going to really do it or just bluff. No, he's going. And he scores. It's 10-1 now on the sacrifice fly by Walt Weiss. There's 1 out in the 5th. And Ricky Henderson comes to the plate. The run is unearned. David Wells pitching to Henderson. The pitch is trouble. That is lined inside the right field line, and O'Neill's going to have to go get it out of the corner. Phillips is going to be waived. O'Neill... Oh, no, he's not. They put the brakes on Phillips down 9 runs. So Ricky Henderson's got himself a double. Phillips at 3rd. Ricky's at 2nd. And there's 1 man out in the 5th. Infield back. Lansford up. 1 out. Carney is 0 for 1 with a walk on the day. Wells to the belt. The pitch home. And that's ball 2. No, that's not. That's ball 4. There's nobody on first. So the bases are loaded with Athletics now. And here comes Canseco. 1 out. Canseco at the plate with an ungodly slugging average against lefties. and Wells in a jam. Infield at double play depth. Canseco 1 for 2. The pitch to Jose is drilled, and this is a base hit off of Wells. It rolls toward Tino Martinez, but everybody's going to be safe on an infield hit. That's going to score Phillips from third. Ricky Henderson goes to third. Lansford moves up to second, and it's 10-2. Now it's McGuire. Mark McGuire at the plate, 0 for 1 with a walk on his day. Bases full of Athletics, there's one out. Infield at double play depth, the pitch. And we've got a wild pitch check. No. Posada blocks it. So it's ball 1 to McGuire. Still bases loaded, still one out. The pitch from Wells. Is ball 2. It's ball 2. To the belt for Wells. The pitch home is a base hit for McGuire, and it's trouble. It's to center field, and it's going to split Williams and Curtis. That'll score Ricky Henderson. It'll score Carney Lansford. Canseco stops at third. It's a 2-run double for McGuire. 10-4 Yankees in the fifth. And now it's Dave Henderson. Yankee manager Joe Torre has told Don Zimmer to make a call to the bullpen. And there's going to be double-barreled action. It's going to be Mike Stanton and Darren Holmes warming up for New York, as suddenly the gap has narrowed. There's only one out still in this inning, and Henderson is up against Wells. 0 for 2 for Henderson. Canseco on third, McGuire on second, one man out. The pitch is grounded to Brocious. He's got it and fires to Martinez. Canseco has to hold, and there's two outs now. Parker comes up. A 2-out hit from Parker would certainly be interesting. Wells to the belt. The relievers are not ready yet for New York. The pitch to Parker. Error check. We've got another... 68. Sorry, thought it was a 98. It's a 68. And that's to right field, and Curtis and O'Neill is going to take it for out number 3. But the Athletics put up a 4 spot. They leave 2. They have 3 hits. There were 2 key Yankee errors. And after 4.5, we're halfway through this one. It's 10-4, 98 Yankees over the 89 Athletics. To get this set of cards and to get the game, you got to contact me, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. $12.99 gets you the PDF. $45.99 gets you the printed cards. And I can send you the game instructions for free and a whole lot of other free stuff. So let me know. Price goes up on the printed cards on Fridays, so don't delay. Knobloch leads off, then Jeter, then O'Neill in the bottom of the 5th for New York. They love some insurance. The pitch is a base hit for Chuck. That goes to left field, and Ricky Henderson tosses it back in. 3rd hit for Knobloch on the day. The Athletics bullpen gets going again. Kurt Young starts to throw along with Gene Nelson. La Russa thinks they can still get back in this thing. Jeter up, 1 for 2. The pitch from Corsi is to right, but not deep. Canseco's under it, and he takes it for out number 1. Now it's O'Neill. Paul is 2 for 3. The pitch. Hey, strikes him out. 4th strikeout for Corsi. And now it'll be Bernie Williams with Knobloch still at first base. 0 for 2 for Bernie. And a costly error last inning. The pitch. Ball 2. Pitch home. Say, strikes him out. Corsi's 5th strikeout in 2 1/3 innings. Yeah. So now that'll kill the Yankees in the 5th. We go to the 6th. 10-4 New York, but David Wells is leaking oil, so we'll see how much farther he can go. For the Athletics, it's Steinbach, Phillips, and Weiss, the bottom third of the order, leading off the 6th, and they started all the trouble last inning. The pitch. Grounded to Brocious. He's got it, and fires to Tino. That's 1 down. Now it's Tony Phillips. Tony's 0 for 2, but scored on an error. Scored after reaching on an error last inning. The pitch. And that's a base hit for Phillips to center field. Bernie Williams collects it and throws it back in. The bullpen gets going again. It's Holmes and Stanton for New York. One more time. Weiss at the plate. Ricky Henderson on deck. Pitch to Walt Weiss is hit to right toward the line. Paul O'Neill on the run. He's going to make the catch. Tony Phillips retreats to first base. Here comes Ricky Henderson. Wells. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. Wells to the belt. Checks Phillips. The pitch home is to center. It's going to drive Bernie Williams back, but he does have room, and he does make the catch. After 5 1/2, it's 10-4 Yankees over the Athletics. We're going to have a new Athletics pitcher here in the bottom of the 6th. Martinez, Strawberry, and Curtis means that Kurt Young is going to get the call. Kurt Young is a B pitcher on the road. A left-hander to face Martinez and Strawberry. Young winds and delivers to Tino. It's grounded to Weiss. Walt's got it and throws to McGuire. There's 1 out. Now it's Strawberry 0 for 2. Young winds and pitches to Darryl. And he loses him. That's ball 4. Strawberry strolls down to first. And now it's Curtis. 1 for 2. Pair of runs scored, but a costly error for him in the 5th. Pitch from Young to Curtis is ball 2. Next pitch to center. Dave Henderson fights the lights and makes the catch. There's 2 down. Now it's Posada on the 3-hit day with 4 ribbies. 2 outs. Strawberry still at first. The pitch to Young is driven by Posada to center and deep. Dave Henderson is back, but this is gone. Posada's left the building again. So has Elvis, and he has 6 RBIs on the day with 2 homers and a double. It is now 12-4 New York, and Brocious coming to the plate. Young winds and delivers. not the pitching performance LaRussa was looking for. This is ball 4 to Scott. Kurt Young rattled. Gene Nelson available in the bullpen. Knobloch 3 for 4. The pitch to Chuck. Grounded to Lansford. He's got it and goes the short way to Phillips to retire the side, but the Yankees add 2. And those might be backbreakers. It's 12-4 Yankees after 6 complete innings of play. We go to the 7th. We're going to have a new Yankee pitcher. And it's going to be Darren Holmes, an A pitcher at home. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers. He is a right-hander. And he will face Lansford, Canseco, and McGuire in the Athletics' 7th inning. Carney's 0 for 1, but has walked twice. The pitch. Base hit for Lansford. That one goes to center field. Bernie Williams throws it back in. He's aboard. Now it's Canseco. 2 for 3 with a ribby for Jose. Problem is the Athletics can't get the Yankees out. Holmes to the belt. The pitch home to Jose Canseco is hit to left toward the line. Curtis catches this one and throws it back in. 1 gone. Now McGuire. McGuire 1 for 2. This is drilled to Jeter. He knocks it down. He picks it up. He's still got time. He throws to Martinez and retires McGuire as Lansford moves up. Henderson comes to the plate now with a chance to drive in a run with 2 outs. Dave is 0 for 3. Holmes to the belt. The pitch. And he walks him. So 2 on now, and Parker coming to the plate. Parker's 0 for 3. A long one certainly would help. The pitch. And it's deep. This is to right and deep for Parker. O'Neill retreats to the wall, but there's no more room. Dave Parker with a 3-run dong, and it's now 12-7. A 3-run bomb for Parker. A 12-7 lead for New York now. That 2 spot in the last inning certainly looks huge. And Holmes is in trouble. That's going to do it for him. Torrey's coming out, and he wants Mike Stanton. Stanton, the left-hander, to face Steinbach. Holmes, 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, a walk, no strikeouts, 3 runs, and a home run allowed. So it's 12-7, and the Bash brothers are just getting loosened up. Yankee bullpen reloads. Graham Lloyd and Jeff Nelson throwing. Steinbach with 2 outs and nobody on. Stanton's pitch is grounded to Jeter. Stanton's a D. That's a ground out. He's a D. It turns into a fly out to Bernie Williams, and that retires the side, but the Athletics put up a 3 spot, and after 6.5, it's 12-7 New York. New pitcher for the Athletics will be Gene Nelson. Nelson on the road is a B pitcher But look at the strikeout modifiers, 55 to 60 and 77 for Gene. He replaces Kurt Young. Kurt pitched 1 inning, 1 hit, 2 walks, no strikeouts, 2 runs, and a home run. Both runs were earned. Nelson is a right-hander. He will face Jeter, O'Neill, and Williams, and his job is to hold him. Bottom of the 7th, 12-7. It's not over. The pitch. And that is a base hit for Jeter. He's on. Now it's O'Neill. Honeycutt starts to throw in the Athletics bullpen. Lefty specialist, but LaRussa is just looking for somebody that can get him an out. Gene Nelson Gene Nelson facing O'Neill, who's 2 for 4 with a pair of ribbies. Jeter at first. The pitch. Dropping dice. Left and right. This is stroked at first and snagged by McGuire. 1 down. Now it's Williams. Yankees would love some insurance. More insurance. Bernie's 0 for 3. The pitch. And this is drilled by Bernie, and it's gonna get over everybody's head. It's over Ricky's head, and it's gonna be a triple for Bernie Williams once Ricky's done boxing it around out there. 13-7 now for the 98 Yankees. Jeter scores from first, and Bernie's on third now. Athletics infield moves in. Tino Martinez is at the plate. The pitch to him. Range check. Get to the kitchen. It's a range check for Tino. He hit it. Where did he hit it? He hit it at left field. That's Ricky, who's going to make the catch. But Bernie Williams is going to tag and try and score. And he will score. Two more runs this inning. It's 14-7. The Athletics are going to need a touchdown to catch up. Strawberry at the plate. Darrell's 0 for 2. The pitch. High in the air to right field. Ken Seiko under it, and he will make the catch. For out number 3, it's a 14-7 bulge for the 98 Yankees now. Do the 89 Athletics have time to get back into it? Phillips, Weiss, and Ricky Henderson will be faced by Jeff Nelson for the Yankees. They could hit for Weiss as well. We'll see. Phillips leads off. Nelson is an A-plus pitcher at home, but he's got those nasty walk modifiers on 55 and 77. And he has one inning of work that he can give you. The pitch. And that's a base hit for Tony Phillips to center field. The Athletics continue it, and that's going to bring up Weiss. Does LaRussa want to go to the bench here? He will go to the bench. It's going to be Stan Javier. A switch-hitting outfielder to bat for Weiss. .248 on the season. Phillips at first. Nobody out. Nelson's got to keep his control. Jeff to the belt checks Phillips. The pitch home to Javier. And he strikes him out on a slider. 1 down. First strikeout for Nelson. Now it's Ricky Henderson. Ricky's 1 for 4. 14-7 Yankees. The pitch. Wild pitch all the way to the screen. Phillips advances to second. And Ricky's ahead in the count 1-0. Nelson to the belt. The pitch home to Ricky. Ball 4. 2 on now for the Athletics. And Lansford comes up. 1 for 2 for Carney. Canseco is on deck. Nelson in trouble. The pitch is a base hit for Lansford. This goes to left field. It drops in front of Curtis. Phillips is coming to third. He's coming around third. And he's going to try and score. Here comes Curtis's throw. It's not in time. And it's 14-8. Ricky Henderson goes to third. First and third for the Athletics now, and it's Canseco at the plate. Mariano Rivera starts to throw. Graham Lloyd is throwing in the bullpen as well. Joe Torre can't seem to find anybody to get anybody out either. 14-8, New York Yankees ahead, but there's 2 Athletics on and 1 out. Canseco at the plate. Nelson to the belt, checks the runners. The pitch home is a comebacker. It's hit at Nelson. He knocks it down. He picks it up. He throws to Martinez. That's his only play, and they just get Canseco at first. Ricky Henderson scores. It's 14-9. Lansford moves up to second, and Mark McGwire comes to the plate. 2 outs, 1 on. McGwire at the plate. The Athletics down by 5. The pitch to right. High, but not deep. O'Neill under it, and he will take it for out number 3. After 7.5, it's the Yankees 14, the Athletics 9. We need a new shortstop for Oakland. It's going to be Mike Gallego, who actually played most of the season there due to a Walt Weiss injury. Gallego will bat 9th. And Nelson is coming back out to face the Yankees. Gene Nelson, not Jeff Nelson. Gene Nelson is out. Rick Honeycutt is ready in the Athletics bullpen. Dennis Eckersley is taking off his jacket in case something big happens, and it just might. And Mariano Rivera is now the only man throwing in the Yankee bullpen. Curtis, Posada, and Brocious, the bottom third of the Yankee order. 14-9 Yankees. The pitch to Curtis. Chad with a base hit, broken bat, bleeder into center field, base hit. Now it's Posada. And that's going to do it for Nelson. LaRussa wants Honeycutt, and he's going to get him. Honeycutt, an A-plus pitcher on the road. Posada, the switch hitter, will just turn around and bat right. Brocious on deck. The pitch to Posada is hit to center on a line at Dave Henderson, and he will make the catch for out number 1. Now it's Brocious. Scott is 1 for 3. Honeycutt, the pitch. Struck him out. That's Rick's first strikeout. And now it's Knobloch. Chuck, 3 for 5. 2 runs scored and a ribby. The pitch grounded to McGuire. He gloves it, and he's going to take it himself. Honeycutt puts up a goose egg in the bottom of the 8th for Oakland. Now we go to the 9th. Mariano Rivera coming in to try and nail it down. It is not a safe situation, but he's going to try and nail it down for New York. The score is 14-9. We'll give you the line score for New York. 14 runs. On 15 hits, they have drawn 6 walks, and they've been hit by a pitch once. So they have had base runners all over the place. For the Athletics, they have 9 runs on 9 hits. They have drawn 4 walks, and they've taken advantage of 2 Yankee errors. So it's 14-9. Rivera is the new Yankee pitcher. It's the top of the 9th. And Dave Henderson, Dave Parker, and Terry Steinbach will be the first 3 batters for Oakland. Rivera is an A-plus pitcher at home. He has no strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can go an inning. 54 appearances on the 98 season for Mariano. The pitch is hit by Henderson high towards the line. Chad Curtis on the run, and he gets there for out number 1. Now it's Parker. 1 for 4, a big 3-run bomb in the 7th. The pitch. And it's an error check. No, it's not. It's 68, not 98. This is grounded to Brocious. Scott's got it and throws to Tino Martinez. There's 2 outs. And it's the last chance saloon. Terry Steinbach up now. Terry's 0 for 4, but was one of those to reach on an error and score a run for Oakland back in the 5th and kind of got him back going again. The pitch to Terry. And this is driven, a base hit inside the line. Just past Tino Martinez. Paul O'Neill's got to go chase it down in the corner. Steinbach has a double with 2 outs, and here comes Tony Phillips. Alrighty. So Phillips is 2 for 4 with a pair of runs scored. Rivera, not invincible. The pitch to Tony is hit off Rivera's glove. Dribbles toward Knobloch. Nobody's going to make a play. Steinbach gets to third. There's Athletics at the corners. And now it's Gallego. La Russa looks at his lineup card one more time. Gallego's going to bat. Athletics at first and third. There's 2 outs. Rivera to the belt. He checks the runners. The pitch to Gallego is grounded to Brocious. Scott goes to Knobloch covering second, and there is your ball game. But a slugfest in the Bronx. The 98 Yankees have defeated the 89 Athletics 14-9. The winning pitcher is David Wells. The losing pitcher is Dave Stewart. No save in the ball game. This is the Pine Tar Baseball Great Teams of the 20th Century set. Both these teams are in the set. You've seen the cards. You've seen the game. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com. $12.99 gets you the PDF. $45.99 gets you the printed cards for until Friday at midnight. Thursday at midnight. $12:01 Friday morning, no more deal. $52.99 becomes the regular price, so it's quite a savings for you. These prices are shipped, so $45.99 shipped for the Great Teams of the 20th Century set. Lots going on for Pine Tar Baseball. Email me if you have questions, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel. So long, everybody.